All right, so let's summarize round 11 through round 20, day 3 of the MLB draft for the Yankees. Let's get into it. So, the draft is over, MLB draft. Yesterday was round 3. Okay, I wanted to get this video out last night, but my laptop died for some reason, so my apologies for being a day late. We already went through rounds 1 through 10. Their first round pick was a high school shortstop stud. Okay, and then they loaded up in college, rounds 2 through 10. So, did pretty well. This is across the board, some high school and some college, but their draft is complete. They need some picks to kind of round out the rest of their farm, to add to their farm and replenish what they might trade at a deadline for other players and so on and so forth. And as we stand right now, here are their top 5 picks. So we're going to need more guys to pop up in the top 30. And some of these guys might do that. Jason Dominguez is 1. Austin Wells is 2. Spencer Jones is 3. Everson Pereira is 4. Trey Sweeney is 5. All position players. Every one of them. So we need more pitching, which I'm encouraged with the Yankees drafting more collegiate pitchers. So let's go through rounds 11 through 20 here. And again, it's going to be a lot more news. Remember, more news is going to happen as we get closer to the trade deadline. 40-man stuff as well. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that like and subscribe button before you go. Come join the ride. Join us for the party. So, and I'm going live on trade deadline day 2, August 1st, for a couple hours to give you everything as it comes in, so you know what's going on. Now, round 11, they drafted Josh Brass. He's a right-handed pitcher from East Carolina University. He throws by 94, 95, pretty good pitching repertoire. He also has a nasty 82, 83 mile-an-hour slider. Could be a project. You never know. Could be a good bullpen piece, too. Round 12, now they chose Brady Rose, who's a left-handed pitcher for Dallas Baptist University. Another college pitcher. He's held batters to a 176 batting average against, which is pretty damn good. In 23 games this year, 46 innings pitched, 2.93 ERA. So that's pretty darn good. Round 13, Josh Tiedemann from Hamilton High School in Arizona. He's actually known as a two-way player, plays infield and pitches. So might be the Yankees' first two-way player, aside from obviously IKF and Josh Johnson on occasion. So he's the number 1 third base prospect in Arizona. He's also a top pitching prospect in Arizona as well. So he is committed to TCU, but he can obviously go to the pro route as well. Danny Flatt was their 14th round pick. He's a right-handed pitcher from P27 Academy in South Carolina. He's about 6'5", about 200 pounds. He's the number 3 right-handed pitching prospect and the number 7 overall prospect in the state of South Carolina. So he's pretty highly regarded. Okay. Next up, you get Thomas Frick. He's a catcher from the University of North Carolina. That's 322 this past season. 12 homers, 60 RBIs. And he also has a solid defensive repertoire as a catcher, too, with a solid contact bat. So, round 16, Andrew Yandry. He's a left-handed pitcher from Southeast Louisiana University. Okay, he actually went to the same school as Will Warren. Another lefty guy could be a developing pitcher. We need some more lefty guys in the farm. Now, round 17, Wilson Rodriguez, solid outfield prospect from Academia Presbyterian High School. Okay, and from Carolina, Oregon. So, and another dynamic prospect, it looks like. So we'll see what they get here. Round 18, Kobe Morales is a third base prospect from, what is that? University of Washington, excuse me. 332 batting average, 12 homers, 55 ribbies in 55 games in this past season. 6'3", 225, so he has the ability to build out, but he also has that size that's already there. Whenever you get a player like this who has a build out already, or an advanced high school player like their first pick, George Lombard Jr., who is already almost majorly filled out, it kind of bodes some right to their advantage. So that's 18. 19th round, Cade Austin, right-handed pitcher from the University of South Carolina. 6'3", right-handed pitcher, 29 innings pitched, 4.55 ERA, not flattering, but when he went to the Cape Cod League is where he really stood out. Okay, and not Cape Cod League, that's the next player. Excuse me. He's a redshirt sophomore, about 6'3", 220, and he's also he was known as a stopper of the year on the stopper of the year watch list. Okay, so impressive repertoire for him too. ERA wasn't that flashy, but he has some other intangibles here. Now, speaking of I was ahead of myself here. The 20th round pick was Bryce Warricker, right-handed pitcher from Cal Poly. He's a big 6'8" arm. He averages over a strikeout an inning, and he was dominant in the Cape Cod League. Dominant. To pitch to a 2.08 ERA with a whip of 0.87. So you got some pretty good arms here. Some pretty dynamic athletes, too. And to complement what the Yankees have already picked this year in the draft, they might have a couple of guys that, could rocket up the system here. But we'll see. We'll see how many guys reach the top 30 immediately. So that should happen within a week or so. Anytime the Yankees pick an international prospect, they usually either make the list quickly or they don't make the list at all. So I'm going to be looking out for the same thing with the collegiate and the amateur draft. So those are the Yankees picks from rounds 11 through 20. We went over all the other ones as well. And more stuff coming. So I will keep it going. They don't play again until Friday. It sounds like Carlos Rodon's on the mound. Okay. And, by the way, here's another little bit batch of news for you. There's a Yankees insider is kind of slipping info that 4 teams might be in on Gleyber Torres. Okay. Yep. The Brewers, the Mets, okay, the Mariners, and the Blue Jays. So, I mean, would they give up a pitching for him? I don't know if the Blue Jays would do it because they're an in-division team. So, but you never know. Those 4 teams are apparently in on Gleyber Torres as we get close to the trade deadline on August 1st. So something might happen, something could happen. And this is the type of time, this is the time when trade chatter starts to heat up, right? So things could take a life of its own here. So we'll see what happens if he gets traded or not. But if he does, it makes all the sense in the world to bring up Oswald Peraza, so Sean Casey can get off to a good start with him. So those are the picks. That's what we got. Okay? And I'll keep it coming one way or another. Have a great week. Talk to y'all next time.